Recessions don't destroy wealth, they transfer it. Every economic crash creates two types of people: those who panic and those who prepare. When headlines scream, "Market crash," when layoffs increase, when fear spreads across the country, most people think it's the end. But for a small percentage of disciplined investors, it's the beginning. The real question is, why do recessions hurt the middle class, but often make the rich even richer? Welcome to my channel, Luxmite, where we break down money, mindset, and the real strategies wealthy people use to stay ahead. Let's start with a hard truth. The middle class is trained for stability. The wealthy are trained for volatility. From school, most people are taught, get a safe job, earn a steady salary, avoid risk. That works until the economy shakes. When a recession hits, job security disappears, bonuses disappear, overtime disappears, and suddenly, the safe plan isn't safe anymore. But wealthy individuals don't rely on one income source. They build assets, they invest, they create multiple income streams. So when one stream slows, others continue flowing. Now, let's talk about psychology. Recessions are emotional events. Fear dominates decisions. People panic, sell their stocks. They cancel investments. They freeze business expansion. They stop taking action. And this is exactly when assets become cheap. Think about the 2008 financial crisis. Real estate prices collapsed. Stocks were trading at massive discounts. Entire companies were undervalued. Most Americans were terrified, but disciplined investors were buying. Warren Buffett invested billions during that period because he understood something powerful. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. When fear controls the market, prices drop below true value, and those who have cash and courage win. Here's another important factor: liquidity. Wealthy individuals keep cash reserves for downturns. They don't stay fully invested. They don't overleverage. They don't drown in liabilities. While the average person upgrades cars, takes unnecessary loans, and increases lifestyle expenses, the wealthy build war chests. So, when the market crashes, they deploy capital. Recession becomes a discount season. Now, let's talk about debt, because this is where recessions hit the hardest. Most middle-class families carry multiple financial pressures at the same time: car loans, credit card balances, high mortgages, personal loans, buy now, pay later plans, lifestyle EM. In good economic times, these feel manageable. Income is steady. Promotions are coming. Bonuses are expected. So people assume everything will continue smoothly. But recession exposes weak foundations. When income slows, when hours are reduced, when layoffs begin, debt does not slow down. Interest keeps running. EMEs continue. Bills arrive on time, and pressure builds. This pressure forces bad decisions. People sell investments at a loss. They withdraw retirement funds early. They take more high-interest loans. They panic. But wealthy individuals approach debt very differently. They understand one powerful rule: bad debt steals freedom. Strategic debt builds wealth. Bad debt funds consumption. Cars that lose value. Luxury items. Unnecessary upgrades. Status purchases. Strategic debt funds. Assets. Businesses. Cash-flowing real estate. Productive investments. During a recession, this difference becomes life-changing. If your debt funds liabilities, you become fragile. If your debt funds assets, you become positioned. Now, let's go deeper. Recessions don't just change markets, they change ownership. When fear spreads, assets move from weak hands to strong hands, from emotional investors to disciplined investors, from overleveraged owners to liquid buyers. Imagine two people. Person A lives paycheck to paycheck, upgraded lifestyle with every raise, minimal savings, high monthly obligations. Person B controls expenses, keeps 6 to 12 months of emergency savings, invests consistently, avoids unnecessary liabilities. When recession hits, Person A is forced to survive. Person B is free to act. And freedom during crisis is power. Because recessions create discounts everywhere. Stocks drop. Real estate weakens. Businesses struggle. Private companies look for investors. This is when generational wealth is quietly built. Not during hype, not during bull markets, not when everyone feels rich, but when fear dominates. Let's talk about history. After major market crashes, those who stayed invested benefited the most. After the 2008 crisis, investors who bought quality assets saw massive growth in the following decade. After the dot-com crash, strong surviving tech companies multiplied in value. After the pandemic crash in 2020, markets recovered faster than most expected. Those who panicked sold lost. Those who stayed invested won. The pattern repeats. Fear, sell-off, opportunity, recovery. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people will repeat the same mistake again. Why? Because preparation requires discipline before fear arrives. And most people only think about money when crisis begins. Wealthy individuals think about crisis during good times. They ask, what if income stops? What if markets crash? What if credit tightens? So they build buffers, emergency funds, low fixed expenses, diverse income streams, valuable skills are powerful assets. Sales, marketing, technology, AI, content creation, problem solving, leadership. When companies cut costs, they keep value creators. If you are easily replaceable, you are vulnerable. If you generate revenue, you are protected. This is why self-investment matters more than lifestyle upgrades. A new phone won't save you in a recession. A new skill might. Now, let's discuss emotional control. The market doesn't destroy wealth. Emotions do. When markets fall 20%, people feel like it's everything. Loss feels heavier than gain. This psychological bias forces people to sell low. But disciplined investors zoom out. They study cycles. Boom, expansion, bubble, crash, recovery. Every crash eventually stabilizes. The question is not whether recovery comes. The question is whether you survive long enough to benefit from it. Survival is financial strategy. Low expenses increase survival time. Emergency funds increase survival time. Multiple income streams increase survival time. The longer you survive, the higher your chance to win. Recessions test identity. Are you a consumer or an investor? Consumers spend when confident and panic when afraid. Investors plan when calm and act when afraid. Your identity determines your actions, and your actions determine your financial future. Wealthy individuals focus on fundamentals: cash flow, asset ownership, skill growth, risk control. During good times, this feels boring. During bad times, this feels powerful. Recessions don't reward luck. They reward preparation. Money is emotional for most people, but mathematical for the wealthy. When others see disaster, they see discount. When others see fear, they see transfer of ownership. So when the next downturn comes, don't just feel fear. Feel awareness. Poor people react. Rich people position. Which one are you becoming? If you found this video